Hi, my name is Jordan Martell, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the path of blood and its journey throughout the body. The first step of blood that I will be talking about today is through the body's veins to the vena cava to return to the heart. The blood will travel through the body's veins and then into the superior vena cava or the inferior vena cava leading to the heart. The second step is carbon dioxide-rich blood collects in the right atrium. This carbon dioxide-rich or unoxidized blood will go to the right atrium on its way to the lungs to be oxidized. The third step is through a valve to the right ventricle. This blood will then pass through the tricuspid valve and enter the right ventricle. The blood is then pumped towards the top of the right ventricle. The fourth step is through a valve and into the pulmonary arteries to the lungs. Pulmonary means having to do with the lungs, so the pulmonary artery is leading to the lungs. The fifth step is in the capillaries of the lung. Carbon dioxide leaves the blood and oxygen comes into the blood. This is a very important step because this is when blood becomes oxidized. The blood starts out as a dark maroon and changes to a bright red after it passes through the lungs. The sixth step is into the pulmonary vein. The oxygen-rich blood returns to the heart. The blood has now been oxidized and is returning to the heart. The seventh step is oxygen-rich blood collecting in the left atrium. This is much like the right atrium, but the blood in the left atrium is oxidized. The eighth step is through a valve and into the left ventricle. The blood passes through the mitral valve and then into the left ventricle. The blood is then pumped towards the top of the left ventricle. The ninth step is through a valve, through the aorta, and into the arteries to go to all parts of the body. This is another very important step because this is when all the arteries get oxidized blood. The 10th step is into the capillaries in all parts of the body. Capillaries are extremely tiny blood vessels that carry blood to all parts of the body. The last step of the path of blood is oxygen goes out of the blood and into the cells as waste go out of the cells and into the blood. I hope you enjoyed my iMovie and my presentation about the path of blood. Thanks for listening and watching this video.